Hey everyone, this is Mollie Huppert with Windermere Mount Baker, and I'm back with an update on the real estate market in the Seattle area. I'll share some numbers for August. And if you think that this topic of real estate might come up in your next Zoom or in-person happy hour, this is your one-stop shop for all the data. Let's talk about inventory first. Currently in King County, we are at 0.5 months of inventory. That means that in about 2 weeks, if nobody else put their home on the market, all the inventory would be snapped up in our county. General trend this year across the county since the start of 2021 is that inventory has fluctuated between a low of 0.3 month supply, but hasn't exceeded 0.6 months of inventory, which is about 18 days. If we look at this number on an east side versus Seattle basis, the east side is actually really low for August at 0.3 months. Inventories in Seattle, however, have remained steady month over month at 0.7 months of inventory. Buyers in Seattle may have had a slightly easier time of it, but that's all dependent on neighborhoods, as those numbers have some differences as well at the neighborhood level. If we look at it at the macro level across the US, listings have been rising for the past 6 months. And the general consensus among housing sector economists is that this trend will continue. Unfortunately, this has not been the case for our area of the world, with single family inventory levels in August at 78% lower than the 20-year average. And we're not expecting to see much of a reprieve until 2022. This is all according to Windermere's chief economist, Matthew Gardner. On the price front, median price in Seattle dropped slightly from July's number of $896,500 down to $875,000, which was a 2.4% change. On the east side, we saw approximately the same percentage change, but the numbers are bigger. They went from 1.331 million in July to 1.3 million in August. Anyone remember when the east side was generally more affordable than Seattle? It's clearly not the case any longer. Prices there are up 24% from August of 2020, while median price in Seattle is up 6% over last August. If we look at the percentage of homes that have sold above list price, we see a similar breakdown between Seattle and the east side. On the east side, 68% homes sold above list price in August. That number was 73% in July, so a slight downturn there. Seattle numbers are slightly lower overall as well, with just 49% selling above list price in August, with 53% that sold above list price in July. Overall, we saw a bit of cooling in the market across our area in August compared to July. However, this cooling, so to speak, is all relative, and the market is still a seller's market with low inventory and high prices. This cooling is typical of August, with a lot of vacation times and people with kids sending them back to school and all of those related activities. We do expect to see an uptick in the numbers across the board in September, as it's typically one of the busiest real estate months of the year. We'll see how that plays out in these atypical times, though. I've hit the high points here, and there's so much more detailed data on the market. If you're interested in peeling back the layers even more, reach out. I'd be happy to chat.